Okay guys, riff number 79 and the first Pantera song on the list. There will be more coming up. I'm sure you can guess some of them. So this is Domination, amazing riff, quite fast, definitely quite hard for me to play, not in my wheelhouse quite often, as you'll probably see by the rest of my YouTube videos. But anyway, let's crack on. So basically this main riff, which is also the chorus riff, is played, there's a couple of different variations to it, so I'll just kind of run them through. The first one is going to be 2 open E strings. So I'm going to play an E power chord, slide back to a D and then back to an E. Okay? Then 2 more open E's. And then I'm going to do a G power chord, 3 and 5, 3 on the E, 5 on the A, up to an A, back to a G. Back to the first bit. 2 more open E's. Then I'm going to do an A power chord, 3 on the E, 5 on the E, 7 on the A. Slide it up 1 fret to a B flat and then back to a G. Okay? My first bit. Okay, so let's do that bit slowly. The next time through, we're going to do a triplet feel before we do the chords, but the chord bit is all exactly the same. Okay, just exactly the same chord bits. E to D first, then you've got the G to the A back to G, then E to D a few more times, and then the A to E. It's exactly the same amount of times of everything. We just do 3 notes of the open E every single time rather than 2. Pretty simple, not to play with the track because it's super fast, but you know, to remember. So third time through we go back to doing 2, but the drums start to feel like they're going double time, but nothing really changes for us as guitar players. It's just going to be 2 times and then the riff, which is going to be this one. I've seen a few people do that as like 3 and there's different variations of it. That's what it sounds like to me. If you'd rather to do that one as a 3 or with a slightly different rhythm, feel free to, but for me, that's what it sounds like. Slowed it down to kind of half speed. That sounds like 2 to me most of the time. Well, all the time then, I say most of the time. Always qualify yourself, hey? Okay, so then the 4th time. Okay, so then we've got the 4th time through. It's basically going to be the 3 opens again, but then there's a couple of, the end bit's different. Okay, but the first bit's the same. So it's 3 chords. 3 more lots of that. Then I'm going to do B, which is 7 on the E, 9 on the A. Then up to C, 8 and 10. Up to C sharp, 9, 11, and 3 on each. Big slide. And then we're into the verse riff, which I did as well. 2 riffs for the price of 1. Open E string 5 times. Do that a lot. Then we've got this riff. We're going to go from B, B flat, A sharp, A, G, F sharp, G flat, F. And the classic word here, the musical word we use is syncopated. Syncopated with the drums. We're going to do 2 hits on the B flat, the A and the G, and then 1 hit on the F sharp and the F. I'm mixing up my sharps and flats like a crazy person. And that's it slower. Okay? Then we just do lots of opens. So the 4th one, you expect to do a riff, but they don't this time, they just do more opens. And then you've got another 3. And then we can do the syncopated riff. Then we've got 3 more lots of this. Then we've got a really cool riff. So this is going to be, okay, so basically The first bit's the same as we've done before. We've got those 5 notes. But now on the 5th one, I'm going to do a little E power chord. Then I'm going to do 3 more open E's. Then I'm going to do a B flat power chord, 1 on the A, 3 on the D. Then I'm going to do 2 open E's, then another B flat power chord. And that's basically the riff. I'll try and do it slowly. Yeah, that was better than I thought it was going to be. So that's that riff, the variation there. Then we go back and we do... And then the syncopated riff. And then it's into the chorus, which is a C5, if you wanted to know that first chord in the chorus. So that's basically how that verse riff ends. So there you go. It's actually riff, I don't know, 79. I keep forgetting what number we're on. Riff 79. I've actually given you 2 riffs, so that's nice. Won't happen too often. The next one's definitely only going to be 1 riff. Hope you've enjoyed this. As I said earlier, it's the first Pantera song. I'm a huge fan of Pantera, and I've learnt bits and pieces of their songs, but I've never learnt a huge amount of their songs. I had to do Cowboys from Hell when I studied music, so that's the one I know the best in terms of just playing it. But yeah, so I really enjoyed learning this one. I wish I had more time to spend on it and get it absolutely perfect, because I think I was close with the riff, but not absolutely perfect. But I think the notes are good. Hopefully you can find this useful if you want to learn this riff quickly. And yeah, thanks for watching. Next will be riff 78, some classic rock, which is always good. And the first one by this band, and again I think this band's got a few more on the next band we're going to do is going to have a few more on the list like Pantera does. So I'll see you guys again soon for that. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.